Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Conversation. And in this video today, I'm going to talk to you about a project which is very exciting and very interesting and very much needed. Now, the project that I'm going to talk about is called WABI. What are they doing? So, if you know, there is a counterfeiting everywhere, especially in China. You have for every product there is a counterfeit product. So, and there is actually a saying that is it a Chinese or is it not a Chinese, right? It becomes like default. Now, unfortunately, China is a country wherein most of the products are duplicated, right? The duplication is okay as long as it is there in the apparels, cosmetics, and things like that. But when it comes to food, it's really dangerous. I mean, you really don't want to consume something, a food, obviously, which is not real, which is harmful. So this project is actually inspired by an incident which happened in China. As you can see here, it says infant formula scandal, 6 infants killed, 54,000 hospitalized, 300,000 victims in total in 2008 Chinese milk scandal. So what WABI is doing is WABI is building up a formula, building a project through which you will be able to know whether the eatables, all the food products are original or are they duplicated, and then you can decide whether you should buy them, whether you should consume them or you should not. Because when it comes to counterfeiting in food, it is really a life threatening. It's a question of life and a death, and this is why the YBA is exciting, and they are building up an exciting project that I'm going to talk about. All right, so thank you so much for coming back, guys. Once again, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. This is channel we talk about cryptocurrencies, blockchain, ICOs, news developments, market sentiments. And so let's get started. So what WABI is? So the first thing that I do want to share is WABI is not a new firm. There are already an existing firm called Walimai, right? They started their operations back in 2014, but they were conceptualizing this formula. The idea was born when there was a food scandal back in China, and that is when they thought that they have to come up with a formula, they have to come up with a project, a technology which can safeguard the originality of food, so that it lets you identify whether you should buy this food or whether you should not buy this food, whether it's original or whether it's a duplicate. So this was in 2008 scandal. That is where they got the inspiration or the idea to build up a project. Now I have to say this is a Chinese based company. Now you might have a question that how come a Chinese company actually raised an ICO? And that is a similar question that I had. Actually, last month is when they have concluded the ICOs, and then what they have done is, even though the company is from China, they have done the ICO from Singapore. So they've got the registration in Singapore, and Singapore, as you know, Singapore is a country which is very much friendly to cryptocurrencies and blockchain startups, and that is where they have raised the ICO from. If you look at the coin market cap, they are trading at about $1.52, but I do think they have a huge potential to grow, especially in a space where there is a counterfeiting in food every day. I mean, you don't know whether it is original or duplicate. This is where they come into the picture. I'm also going to show you the demo of one of the co-founder has actually given the demo of how the product is going to look like in a Walmart store. So it may be a little longer video, but just stay with me. I'm just trying to make why be simpler to you, and then it is up to you to decide whether you want to be a part of this project or you don't want to be a part of this project. So let's go ahead and go on the website. So a couple of things that I'm going to discuss is obviously the problem that they are solving, which we have already discussed a little bit. Project team, advisors, white paper, roadmap, token application, a chance to follow, and the demo last. So just stay with me for a while. So let's start with the WABI ICO on their website. So as I said, the project, the company got established in February 2014, official start of business. So that means they are not a new firm which has no clue what they are doing. They exactly know what they're doing. So with your funds, obviously. So that's one thing. Of course, they have also shown a demo of how the fake alcohol is made in China. This is all there on their website. As you can see, this fake beer is being made with the empty bottles.
继续正常，很快的。
These are the beer cans. So as you can see, they are specifically focusing on only food products. So there are other competitions like Walton Chain, if you have heard of Walton Chain, and then we spoke about WeChain recently, which are actually doing the same thing of counterfeiting. However, the WABI, what is special about WABI is this is only targeting on the food products. So we already spoke about milk products, eatables, and this is beer, right? So now they have also won a couple of rewards. So as you can see, Walimai is selected as one of the most innovative companies at the Open Innovation Forum in Moscow. So they have won some rewards as well for the existing product that they already have, and they're expanding the same project right now. They also have an app, so if you can download the WABI app on your phone in order to check whether the product is genuine, because every consumable products, every eatable product will be coming up with an RFID chip onto it. All that you have to do is scan it and find out whether it's real or it's unreal. So if it is unreal, you don't buy it. And I'll show you a demo how it works. But I do think this is a long-term project, and this is something that will be popular in future. I mean, this is already working in China, so other countries will also adopt something like that. So this is the roadmap. As you can see, they had a pre-ICO and ICO. In August, they had a pre-ICO, and recently they had an ICO. And this is 2018, the start of partnerships, producer and distributors. And 2019, again, they are going to have some loyalty programs and partnerships and all that. They had some major achievement. Recently, in April 2017, they opened up 3 physical baby stores already in China, and also they had tied up with JD.com, which is #1 website back in China. So they are mainly focused on China, but I do think that they have a potential to go other countries as well. But again, having said that, I don't know how their token is going to turn out in China, because China, the ICOs are banned. So how will their token will be able to survive? That's another question that I have. But again, I mean, that's the risk that you take, you know. So that was about the problem that they're solving. Let's have a look at the project team. What's the project team looks like? So there's they have a lot of experience. So if you look at this guy, Alexander, this co-founder and the CEO, he's a former McKinsey and co-consultant sales director at leading infant formula. So having a lot of experience, graduate of the London School of Economics. So this is his profile, and the other co-founder is former consultant with Bain and Co. Business Development, and then you have marketing director. So you have pretty huge team right now. You have about 8 to 10 people in the team. You have advisors. If you look at the advisors, you have Mario Fezos. He is the CEO, vice president at Mastercard. So as you can see here, he is the personal payments head at Mastercard. So very good advisor team as well, apart from the core team member. So this is about the team. Let's have a look at the white paper. They have a white paper, they have a roadmap, is something that we have already looked at. So let's have a look at what exactly, how is the, so I'm just going to show you how exactly it's going to look like, right? You have a white paper over here. In case you want to read, go ahead and download it. They also have something called one pager, which actually shows all their rewards and recognition that they have had so far and their journey so far. As you can see, for safe consumer product, WABI crypto token starts 28th of November. And this is their couple of stores that they already have in China. Let us go ahead and see how would the WABI looks like. So over here, as you can see, let's have a look at this video.
So I'm going to introduce the Walimai label. This is the Walimai label, and there are certain anti-fake protection measures that we have with it. It's both digital and physical. I'll start with the digital. So with the digital, there's a small chip inside here. It's an RFID chip. It's unique for every product when we put the label onto a product. So it's like every product has its own passport.
All right, so in short, every product will be coming up with an RFID chip, which will be stuck on the product. All that you have to do is you have to download the WABI app on your phone and put a scanner. Let me show you how does it look like. So as you can see here, the moment he can scan it, he opens the WABI apps, he puts it on the barcode and he starts scanning, and then it's clicked. right? Now the other question you might have, that what if somebody removes that chip and puts it on the other code? So the answer for that is, the moment someone actually removes that chip from the actual product, that RFID chip, that chip will not be functional anymore. So it's given an example over here. If you, let's say if you break the chip here, so let's say he breaks the chip, right, and he wants to put you, he wants you to, you if you imagine that somebody will use the chip on some other duplicate product, so that's not going to be possible. So the moment you break the chip, it gets broken and then it becomes non-functional. In case I'm going to link this in the description below, go ahead and watch how the WABI works looks like. Let's talk about how the crypto token will be used. So there are three uses of crypto tokens, right? Let's see how many tokens are there. So there are about this is the total supply of tokens, right? And let's have a look at how are they going to be used so far. So single click payment, this will allow you, these tokens will allow you to make the payments for the products, right? You can do that. And if you have insufficient fund, it will be calculated as per the exchange rate of WABI. So you have an option of making the payment with WABI. You okay, and also if you make the payments with WABI, gives you additional discounts, improved delivery and points and all that. And also it gives you loyalty points. So this will be used for two things. This will also be used as a payment token, as well as this will also be used for verifying the original products. Also the merchants will be supposed to be the merchants will are supposed to hold a certain number of WABI tokens in order to participate in the WABI channel. So this is how the price of the WABI can go up. This is definitely an exciting project technologically. I mean, food is a real, the authenticity of food is the real problem right now. And if a product like WABI can solve it, nothing like it. However, my only concern right now is that what if China does not accept it for their stores, these tokens? That can be a problem, because these tokens are going to be used as currency, as token. And since they have banned ICO, how will that turn out? But however, if you look at the coinmarketcap.com, the price is going really pretty high. So do let me know what do you think about this WABI project. Have you read about it? What do you think? Do you think it will turn out good? This was just simplification of what WABI is. There is also a beautiful article written by CNBC on this, which I'm going to leave the link in the description below. Go through these links. Let me know what you think about WABI overall, and if there is anything that I missed. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.